It's November 5th, 2024. As we all know, it's election day. A lot of people are excited or nervous. Well, a lot more people are nervous than excited. But regardless, we are alive. So, as many of you know, the elections are going on right now. The results are coming in. Trump is up 101 electoral votes to 71, I believe. Kamala Harris, well, Vice President Kamala Harris, both are trying to be president. And I ain't gonna lie, for the past week leading up to the day, it's been very, very, very stressful. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people just nervous about just everything. Don't know which way the country is going. The world is already on fire. That don't help. A lot of people are struggling to make ends meet. Food prices going up. All kinds of strikes, all kinds of like foolishness, and I know millions of people are right now tuning in and watching the elections. But I just wanted to kind of share my thoughts on the energy that I've observed. I know I haven't done any videos since my conference in New York, well, not my conference, but the conference I took part in, the Haitian Studies Conference, Haitian Studies Association Conference up there in Brooklyn, New York this year. And actually on Thursday, Friday, the 7th to the 9th, they're having the National Alliance of Advancement for Haitian Professionals, NAAHP. So that's going on this week. So I'm going to participate in that as well. So I will be in the building outside of doing what I do on a regular basis. But I definitely wanted to chime in and to check in and just kind of drop, just how weird and strange and just crazy this election was. The race, I mean, the slander, the throwing under the bus, the culture clashes, the immigration issues, and how the Republican Party, you know, regardless of how much they disrespected the Haitian population and then the Puerto Rican population and then the African American population, they're still winning. A lot of black folks are still rocking hard with Trump, regardless of his twisted and pernicious lies. Now, this also brings to the question the fact that Trump, who's been convicted, and he's still able to run for president. So you're literally gonna have a convicted felon running, being president if he wins. And to be honest with you guys, I'm not the bearer of bad news, but it definitely looks like he's gonna win. It looks like he's gonna win, and I just wish I was, making videos and just tuning in more often on what has been going on and sharing with you guys. I know the people that do support my work, they kind of want to hear what I got to say about some things, because I get text messages and emails all the time. Maybe not as much as some of these other people, but I get my fair share. And being a father and a hardworking man, I'm focused on taking care of my family and not necessarily entertaining the political circus. So this is what it is. Couldn't believe Kamala Harris. Let me jump on Vice President Kamala right quick. Can't believe she will have Cardi B speak, to represent Puerto Ricans or the Hispanic community. I'm not sure if she's Puerto Rican, but that was an embarrassment. She has Megan Thee Stallion performing, Beyonce performing. Whenever she wants to, address the black community, she's getting these entertainers. I'm like, what about the black intellectuals who has the ears of the black community? You have Carnell West. You have Dr. Umar Johnson, which I believe he said that he turned her down. You got Nick Cannon. I would even went for Nick Cannon. You know what I'm saying? Um, Shit, who else? You know what I'm saying? Shit, if OJ didn't die, get OJ on the mic. You feel me? But I'm just joking on that one. But man, this is creepy, and it just kind of felt like it's the purge about to happen. I'm so serious. It felt like a purge is about to happen. And I went shopping today. And I'm like, you know what? Let's get some extra water. You know what I'm saying? Like, what if there's a shortage or people start going crazy? Because I know it's gonna be a race war. Like my last live video, which is like a month ago, before I went to New York, I was like, look, it's gonna be a race war. You know what I'm saying? If Trump don't win this thing, these rednecks gonna act a fool. What's gonna cause, militant black folks and guys, well, militant colored people, you know what I'm saying, to bear arms and get ready. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want it to come to that. Like, this is America. It's supposed to be, the land of the brave and the free. Even though we aren't completely free, but there's countries going through a lot. And I mean, they're going through a way worse, situation that, what I'm saying, we think we got it bad here. I mean, there's people really, really going through it. But let me see what's going on with this election to keep y'all all right. So like Kamala's coming up. She got 99 of the electoral votes, and Trump has 120. So she's still behind. He's still in the lead, a good 20. You got Trump got Texas, Florida, Georgia still, Alabama, Mississippi, Arkansas, Oklahoma, North Dakota, damn, and South Dakota and Wyoming. New England is like it kind of mixed there. Kamala has Illinois, New York. She has Massachusetts, Connecticut, Rhode Island, New Jersey, Delaware. I'm surprised she has all those Northeast states locked in. This is according to the AP News, apnews.com. Thanks for providing this. So I'm kind of keeping up what's going on. The Senate is 35 to 46 Republicans up. The House 48 to 75 Republicans up. The governor is 22 to 23 Republicans up. Damn, Republicans like they killing the game right now. Y'all paying attention to this? I'm looking at this AP News update. So, but yeah, I'm just pretty much saying, man. I love to hear your thoughts. What you guys think about this election? Do you think it's rigged? What's gonna happen if Kamala wins or Trump wins? Because if Kamala loses, hey, Trump he gonna take over the White House, a convicted felon. I hope they change some of the laws, you know what I'm saying, for convicted felons such as myself, because if he could be president now, there's no way a lot of things that they've been barring other people from doing, not having a chance to do. Because, if he becomes president, which it looks like he's going to win. It looks like the Republicans are sweeping. They're cleaning house. And for those who don't know, the Republicans are actually, actually, Democrats are actually the ones who started the Klan. They didn't want black folks being free. If you guys didn't know that, and it's highly unfortunate that they have the Democratic Party has that piece of history tied to them. With the Klan, but it is what it is, and we just can't go and just be straight Democrat. Because my mother's father, whoever from generations, mother's father, were Democrats or Republicans. That we gotta stick to that party. What about the policies that they're trying to pass? Now, those know me. I'm a human rights activist and political scientist, and also an author. Background is in political science, so I know to look up the policies. You know what I'm saying? Who benefits, who gets hurt by such and such, policies, and what's been going on in Haiti has had my attention, all year, actually for the past couple of years, and as you know, I'm writing this book, finishing it up, still doing research on it, solidifying a couple of things. America's and France's 1,000-year war against Haiti, assassination of a nation. I just had to, I'm looking at these policies. I'm looking at what they're saying regarding immigration. What they're saying regarding the Venezuelan immigrants, the Mexican, the Haitians, the Bahamians, the Asians, the Afghanistans, and what are they saying? What are we going to do? Because so much money has been going to migrants who's coming here. But then again, you have illegal migrants here. You have people who went through the proper channels, who struggled, fought tooth and blood, sweat, and tears, tooth and nail to get to America, but just to get spit in their face. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like back in the day, I'm coming from the South, Southern hospitality. Somebody comes to your home, like, or they're relative to somebody or a friend of someone, and they were, told to come see you, on their face, they expect you to treat that individual or that family with respect and love and reverence. And, in order to make sure that word get back to such and such. Hey, King Kevin took care of me. You know what I'm saying? Queen Suzanne, she looked out. She made sure I was straight. We had food. If you got to watch Game of Thrones, you definitely understand the whole situation there, regarding how you treat your guests and things that you say and things that you do. But it's just mad crazy how many of us, what I'm saying, don't know how to properly treat our guests. You know what I'm saying? Like that used to be something big, but these people coming from these other countries, again, spit in the face. Now I'm not saying that everybody in, but let's face it, the truth is we all came from some other country. You know what I'm saying? African Americans, well, let's just say the black folks that were enslaved here in America, we wasn't born and raised here, per se. A lot of ancestors were here, but for the most part, most of us, millions of us, was brought over here through the slave ships. And the Jewish people, the Italians, they were given a free ride. You feel me? So I really understand how African Americans can jump on the Trump and Lance bandwagon, racist bandwagon, the Klan wagon, and just demoralize the Haitian community like that. Like I was shocked by that. The disrespect and the blatant lies, you know what I'm saying, was like I was just astonished by that. I was really thrilled by that. I couldn't believe it. Like, this is America. But then again, this is America. The freedom of speech and free rights, and on the First Amendment, you have a right to speak your mind. So when they were saying all these racist things, they had, to a degree, you had a right, to say some of those things, because hey, everybody has an opinion, everybody has a butthole. So if you want to speak crazy, go ahead, speak crazy, but don't do it throwing lies and to the point where it's gonna cost other people, what I'm saying, their life. You don't want somebody getting killed or hanged or lynched because of some joke you made, some ignorant joke you made about someone's culture. You feel me? So, but this election is definitely, has my attention, has everybody's attention. And by the way, if you guys are not paying attention, as of right now, 9:13 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Trump has 177 compared to 99 percent of the votes to Kamala Harris. So Kamala has 22,943,870 votes, 46.3, and Trump is at 26,033,015 votes, 52.6%. So it's a race, y'all. It's gonna come down what happens to Washington, Oregon, Montana, Idaho, Utah, Arizona, California, Nevada. Those states right there. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. So that we'll be waiting on to see what's going to happen. Now, speaking of that, and I'm always throwing a little history. When I'm talking, to me, history makes things fun. Without history, life is boring. So that's just how I look at it. But what I want to bring to your attention, now these states here: Texas, Louisiana, Arkansas, um, Nebraska, South Dakota, North Dakota, Montana, Wyoming, Colorado, New Mexico. These states were actually created because of Haiti. You know what I'm saying? So, and it doubled the size. Haiti literally helped America double its size overnight with the Louisiana Purchase after the Haitians won their independence. Now, most schools and history teachers won't say that, they, whether they know it or not, or they want to acknowledge it, but it's the fact. You know what I'm saying? If the Haitians did not win that battle against the French in when it culminated in 1804, initiated in 1791, actually way before 1791. But at that time, around 1789, France was at a height, producing three-quarters of the world's sugar and coffee and indigo and again, filthy rich. And so that's why by 1791, the Africans in the land we call today Haiti was like, nah, we're not having this no more. We're going to put an end to this right now. Oh, we're going to burn the whole thing down. and this is what they decided to do: burn the whole thing down, which we're seeing right now. But my point is, looking at these states, whenever I look at the Midwest, I'm always thinking about how America was doubled its size of the American, um, because America bought that land from France. If it was not for Haiti, you know what I'm saying? We'd be probably speaking French right now. Said a lot of us learn how to speak Spanish like we are. The shit. There's so many Spanish people here in America, which is cool to me. But it's crazy how they have so much political power, clout, that even the and the commercials are in Spanish now. Not sometimes once in a while you run to a Spanish commercial. You're watching a football game. Matter of fact, watch a football game just yesterday, right? The Tampa Bay Chiefs versus the um, former Super Bowl champions, Kansas City Chiefs versus Tampa Bay Bucks. Obviously, Kansas City won. They're going to Super Bowl. They're going to do a three-peat. If you don't want to believe that, then you probably might believe in the tooth fairy, because they're going to win. Unstoppable. Patrick Mahomes, and you got Kareem Hunt back there. They got D Hopkins catching the ball, number 8. He balling out of control. The defense is ferocious. Like, who's gonna beat them? You know what I'm saying? The only team I think that might be able to beat them would be definitely Detroit Lions. And much as I don't like Pittsburgh Steelers. Those teams right there, and a lot of people sleep on Atlanta, but I'm not sleeping on them. I know they're pretty good, and they're definitely doing their thing. But even watching that game, and there was a Spanish commercial, and it's not the first time. The whole commercial was in Spanish. So that just showed me how confident and how powerful the Hispanic community is. And with that being said, I like it because it shows me, hey, the Haitian community could be as strong. I went to Brooklyn. I was in this. This was probably my fourth or fifth visit to New York. Right, fourth visit to New York. Probably my third time in Brooklyn. But when I was in Brooklyn, and this time I got to see the real Brooklyn, Flatbush. You know what I'm saying? Tucson Avenue. You feel me? Jean Jacques Dessalines Street. Over there crossing Rogers. Y'all in New York, you know what I'm talking about. But I was there, and I was amazed by the clout, the economic power that the Haitian community has up there. They actually got Brooklyn on lock, at least that area. You feel me? I don't. New York is like a mega, what I'm saying, metropolis. So, but I was proud to see that so many black Haitian run businesses, not just restaurants serving patties and what I'm saying, griot and all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? Leggings, sauce, D Blanc, D Colette. No, I'm talking about hospitals. You feel me? King's Hospital. Well, I can't say King's Hospital, but there are other hospitals there. I know the King Hospital was where I was at. Hey, what's up, dark skin queen? Um, you got the schools, the churches, the lawyers. You feel me? The activists, they were all Haitian power, man. Like, I was like, that what's up, baby? You feel me? Like, I didn't know. I heard little whispers about it, but me coming from Florida, South Florida, got a little Haiti down there in Miami. You got a huge Haitian community in Fort Lauderdale, Pompano. I'm live prompting you. Hey, I see that. Thank you so much. That's Queen right there. She all looking out for me, man. Dark skin Queen, what's happening? So Rashida, everything good with you? So she's in Florida, but she's in North Florida, out there balling in real estate. That's what's up. And definitely let me know when you're gonna do your next man. And it hurt me, I couldn't make it to her thing too. She had it down there in Macon. The dark skin stage plays. because I think you onto something with that, you know. But yeah, so Brooklyn, man, Brooklyn got it popping. You feel me saying? Brooklyn got it popping. And and I kind of want to go back to what's been happening lately with Trump, Lance, and their campaigning. First of all, both sides were slandering each other. I hate around the last month of the elections because that's when all the hate mail and hate speeches come out, the evil commercials and things like that. But when Trump decided to attack the Haitians in Ohio, he was smart not to attack the Haitians in New York. You feel what I'm saying? Because that's a big difference. Now, you know, the Haitians in Ohio, it isn't, you know, they're newly to the country. They're scared to do anything. They're walking on eggshells. You feel me? But New York, where they got things on lock, they could have dragged him off stage and stomped the former President Trump and Lance at the same time. Like, you know, that's how wild New York was. But the Puerto Rican population in New York is big as well. Now, I don't know if it's as big as the Haitian population, but they're two huge migrant communities. You feel me? Huge, humongous. Even little China, the Asian community up there. But so for the comedian to make those jokes, for the Republicans to make those jokes about Puerto Ricans in New York, I was shocked that they didn't those Republicans and those people on the stage didn't get rocked or stoned or something like that. You know what I mean? 'Cause I know Puerto Ricans don't play that. You know what I mean? Especially about their culture and their people. You know what I'm saying? Just like Haitians and Bahamians, Jamaicans, Cubans, Dominican Republicans. You know what I'm saying? We very proud people. We love our cultures. You feel me? And we should. And we here in America and we voted. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to vote this year. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was not gonna vote. You know what I'm saying? Anybody who anybody who voted who listening in, give this thing a thumbs up. You gotta say who you voted for. I really don't care. But if you want to say Kamala Harris, you want to say Trump, go ahead and do it. I voted for Kamala. Not that I was so pro Kamala. You know what I'm saying? I just you know what I'm saying? I know Trump is the Antichrist. You know, Trump is gonna, man, listen, there's gonna be a war, and believe me, at some day and time, at some day, I'm not talking about some Twitter war or social media war. People are bashing each other on YouTube and TikTok and Instagram. No, I'm talking about like there's gonna be a war that could come at your doorsteps. What's up, baby? You gonna go live with me? My girl telling me to open the door so you come in. I'm coming, baby. Look, it's gonna be a war coming to our doorsteps, one way or the other. There's been signs of this since 9/11, maybe even before 9/11. But 9/11, when they hit the Twin Towers, quote unquote, hit the Twin Towers, that was a sign because it was in retaliation and retribution for their people that died in the Taliban. And you fast forward, you got all these local school shootings. You got crooked police officers coming out the woodworks. Just today, I watched this video about a police officer who was, and I don't remember what city she was in. I want to say Memphis, but a police officer who was stealing the Crime Stoppers reward money. She was stealing the money up to about $18,000. I'm like, so the morality in America is at an all-time low. You feel me? And the attacks are at an all-time high. You got the Ukraine and Russia war, which you already know Trump is gonna be down with Russia all day to put more pressure, you know what I'm saying, on the Ukraine. Which is crazy because the U.S. is supporting Ukraine now, but when it's gonna switch and now Ukraine will be supported by America, so that's gonna be very interesting. And then you got what's going on in Sudan, what's been going on in the Congo, been going on for quite some time over the cobalt and the natural minerals that the Congo has. Sudan is there in the civil war right now. You know what I'm saying? And then you got what's going on in Haiti, being invaded by Kenya and these multinational armed forces, and they're not getting anywhere to what they were thinking they thought it was going to be successful in bringing down the crime in Haiti. It's not doing nothing. And I wrote Joe Biden and told him this. I'm like, look, man, I got a better route, and that's to bring peace to the country and let things move forward. You know what I'm saying? If you give me opportunity to speak, to the gang leaders and those who's in charge. Not that I got all the clout and power, but I know people. You feel what I'm saying? I got contacts, I got connections. So I was like, man, let me go ahead and what I'm saying, and speak, to these members and give me the right personnel that I'm requesting, and whoever you guys request, let me speak to these gang. I could get them to put the guns down. Give me 2 weeks, I get the guns get put down. And he sends me this generic letter saying, care about Haitian people and they're resilient and we love them, we support. No, they don't support Haiti. They're crippling Haiti. Just like they crippled Panama, they crippled Venezuela. Why you think all these Venezuelans are coming to America now? Their country was booming. You feel me? Booming. Around 2010, 2012, up until Hugo Chavez was killed. Well, he died. Well, a lot of people believe he was assassinated by the CIA. I'm one of those people. But Hugo Chavez, who was a revolutionary leader, one who put his people first, what I'm saying, who wasn't going to bow down to the IMF and USID and the World Bank, all these institutions that the US supports and encourages us to get these loans in these foreign countries. And these foreign countries get these loans and they cripple the economy with these loans. And they're still forced to pay them this. And the people are stuck. They're literally stuck in these horrible conditions where they can never get out of without escaping the country. And so we leave these countries vacant, and the combination, what I'm saying, for coming to America is to be stuck in a Chrome Center, or some sort of immigration facility, and not never being a chance to be American citizen. Look, I voted. I could get you my Georgia sticker. That's hanging in my bathroom mirror. But yeah, I voted. I voted today. I'm not just capping and making it up. You know what I'm saying? I actually did vote, and I encourage a lot of other people to vote. You know, feel me? So, because I truly believe in American democracy. True democracy where the people have a say. I believe in giving justice for all, equality, even for those who are transgenders. You feel me? Or you're gay. That's your lifestyle. That's your preference. And I don't want to be enforced or imposed on me or my children or my family or anybody's family. But I believe they should be treated equal. There needs to be some sort of conversation instead of just throw them to the left. You know what I'm saying? And throw them to the sharks. These are people. They got feelings. You know what I'm saying? And I think we really need to start paying attention to people's feelings, because a lot of times their feelings are left out. Left out the equation. So, with that being said, I want to give you guys another update. What's going on with this election? I'm gonna keep doing this. So, Kamala's at 99, and Trump's at 178. So, whew, with that number, wow, like Trump down there got like 80 points more. 80 points more than Kamala. In other words, he's dominating this election. And I kind of felt that it was leaning this way since yesterday. I didn't think he had a chance to win, but he actually does. He may win. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he's gonna, call the mega boys to jump on all black folks that didn't vote for him. You know what I'm saying? Or I just can't believe that people will really support that ignorance. We are in America. Hmm. Am I gonna stay? Am I gonna go? And who knows? Um, Fast forward. What else have I seen recently? Oh yes, there was uh there was this mother who posted on social media. She got three boys. All three of her teenagers have babies, infant newborn babies, born around the same time. They all play football, so she has a football team, and all her sons have kids and just newborn babies. Kudos to them. But she posted it as if this is something to be so extremely proud of, despite their age, despite they're still babies themselves, and you know And how are they gonna support these kids? In NIL deals, you know? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't know if they're that talented to get those big NIL deals even in high school, because even high school students are getting paid, who play in football, sport, basketball. If you're a track and field, if you're an outstanding student, you know what I'm saying, some money's floating in your face. Now, back in the day, during my time, you know, I graduated in 99, high school, 2005, college. Back in my time, you know what I'm saying, we weren't getting paid like that. But they're getting paid now. They're getting paid tremendously. And so this, for this mother, black mother, black young boys, you know, it's a dangerous precedent that we are setting for our children when we are encouraging and congratulating them for having children in high school. Very sad situation that we find ourselves in. Another thing I wanted to mention as well, there was this police officer and school teacher who were actually pimping out the students of a school at this local motel. And I'm gonna tell you what city and state that was if you give me 2 seconds. And because I was like shocked. So they've been getting away with this for this video will get they've been getting away with this for quite some time. And now they only got caught because they got robbed. That's the only reason they got caught. This was in Long Island, New York. The only reason they got caught is because somebody tried to rob the, you could call it a brothel or horror house, and these children were being sex trafficked. So these are some of the more serious things I wish I would have heard during the election debate more, you know what I'm saying? And a lot less of the rhetoric and, you know, things that they claim they're gonna do, and or talking about the immigrants or the level of stupidity of, you know, the opponent. I mean, it was just crazy, you know what I mean, that they were talking like this, acting like this. It truly, truly, truly bothered me. But you have these very crazy people all around the world doing some crazy things. This other guy just killed the man because he made his pizza without gloves. He shot the man. Come on, bruh. What part of the game is this? You know, it's literally crazy. So that's why I kind of keep to myself and just work and, you know, eat, go to sleep, take care of my kids, and just try to be the great father, the best man I can in this wild world, because it just looks like, you know, Trump is the welcoming of the Antichrist. That he's going to open the portal of evil. You know what I'm saying? And I truly felt that way. And that's the only reason why I voted, was to try to make sure he didn't win. That's the only reason I voted. But also for the local elections, it was very important that I took part in the local elections. Shout out to Big Meech, who just came home. You know, Young Thug. You know, he's been released 15 years probation. BMF leader Big Meech is out. Ali Adams is out. Have you guys been watching the Ali Adams interviews? You know, the things that he's been saying. You know, and Ali from Zopound. I didn't, forgive me, I didn't say the Zopound, but Ali. I actually met Ali twice. Once in Little Haiti, another time in South Beach with my cousins, because, you know, my cousin them Zopound. You know, lieutenants in the Zopound organization, which is a gang in Miami. And unfortunately, you know, you would think Ali is gonna be serving life in prison. You feel what I'm saying? For the, you know, the murders, the cocaine. I mean, he admitted literally on Vlad TV that, you know, he was able to smoke 130 keys each flight on the Delta Airlines, and he had staff members working for the Delta, crooked cops on the payroll. He burnt Lil Wayne's Phantoms, the Phantom Rolls Royce. You know what I'm saying? He burnt that. I mean, this guy lived one heck of a life, you know. But and he's free now. So he's free all of a sudden right before elections. You know, BMF, Big Meech, he's free all of a sudden around elections. So it's like a lot of things are happening behind the scenes, and they're just, you know, like the Roman circus. You know, give the people distraction, run the hustles behind the scene, run the schemes behind the scene, and this is what we're seeing a lot of, unfortunately. So I definitely want you guys to just kind of pay attention. Another thing I want to bring up, you got the what city was she in? I was right. The lady was the Crime Stopper lady, that was Memphis. So I was right about that. Also, Bird Lady in Atlanta. As y'all know, I'm in Atlanta. How about this Bird Lady for the Falcons? She's been coming to the Falcons games for years, and possibly over a decade. And supposedly, her last thing with the Chiefs, the Kansas City Chiefs came to town. She's supposed to host the tailgate, and just so happens that she never showed up for the tailgate. You got damn near 100 some people who paid up to about $14,000 for a tailgate party before the game at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium downtown Atlanta, which is a beautiful stadium if you haven't ever been there. Beautiful edifice. I mean, the structure is just amazing. Look futuristic. I remember when I first moved to Atlanta, like as a matter of fact, the year I moved in 2018 here, that's when they first opened it. And it just opened. It was beautiful. It's still beautiful now, but I was just amazed to be around something like that. Like it's not some big old spaceship from out of this world. But anyway, the Bird Lady took these people money, 14,000, and nothing to show for it. So they opened up an investigation. The Chiefs fan club, these people ain't playing. They're Super Bowl champion. they won that game against Atlanta a couple Sundays ago. So she ignored the news people. She ignored the Chiefs and Atlanta Atlanta Falcons representatives who trying to get to understand what's going on, because she got season tickets. You know what I'm saying? Like, and she even has sometimes skybox tickets. So this ain't no petty woman. She got connections, or she got a lot of money, one or the other. So they literally arrested her at the game. Literally arrested her at the game. Also, speaking of football, shout out to Denver. You know what I'm saying? The Colorado Buffaloes, Deion Sanders team, who's going to a bowl game. So shout out to them. Big ups to Ohio State, who won a big game against Penn State. They beat them. I like the interception the dude made in the corner of the end zone. I've never seen an interception like that before. That was dope. Who else I want to give shout out to? Ravens balling, Baltimore Ravens, they balling. University of Miami football team, they balling. They keep winning. They can go to the final. They keep winning out. That's gonna need to happen. And I kind of always wanted to do like a news thing where I'm giving news updates of what's going on and put my 2 cents in. So I haven't done something like this in quite some time, but I just felt led today with the elections. You know what I'm saying? Just to get ready and kind of get understand what's going on with the world. So I definitely wanted to put my 2 cents in. I don't know if anybody wanted to say something. Shout out to Queen Rashida again for chiming in with me. Shout out. Oh yeah, happy birthday to my boy David, man. What's up, homie? Happy birthday to you, brother. David Miller down there, Fort Lauderdale, Pompano Beach, Broward County. Shout out to you, man. Big homie. He was actually one of the mentors and volunteers to our organization, Courage to Believe International, where we, work to encourage the youth. Like, we really, really care and invest in the youth, man. So people like that, like David, Bartholomew, Rosaline, Sophia, Kathleen, Faye, rest in peace. Like, we frontline soldiers for the kids in the community, man. That has never stopped. The Courage to Believe International is still in effect. We haven't done anything big and major since COVID, but trust me, 2025 is coming. The release of my book, Americans in France, is a 1,000-Year War Against Haiti, Assassination of a Nation. My fourth published book. Go to KevinDorival.com for that, for more information on just, my books, the events I'll be involved in, the type of mindset that I have. Ain't too many black men like me, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I got it popping. You feel me? I got it popping. And and I say that humbly because I understand what it takes to accomplish, what it takes to motivate our people, to encourage and support a brother. You know what I mean? And we need more of that. To be honest with you, we need a lot more real ones up there with some finances, and not these clowns and hyenas in powerful positions. But I'm not one of those click type people who gonna try to be your friend or try to click up with you because you got power and clout or money. Man, I don't care what kind of car you drive or money you got. It's your heart that I'm interested in. It's your heart. It's It's your passion for the community. That's what I'm interested in. That's what I care about. It ain't about all that extra stuff that a lot of people try to make it seem like, because it's not. And it is not. We want to all go home to our kids, all go home to our husbands and wives. Go, we want to go, we want to be able to do what we got to do in the streets to make ends meet positively, you know what I'm saying? And not hurt anybody. But, life matters, man. Love matters. I'm gonna start using that hashtag love matters. I started doing it, but I'm gonna really pick it up, man. I'm gonna really pick it up. What else going on? I wanted to just bring you guys attention. There's a whole Diddy situation. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. That's a crazy, crazy, crazy situation because Diddy is screwed. A lot of entertainers are screwed. They're going down with him. And no if and doubts about it. They are going down. They are definitely, there's a lot of name dropping, like people like TD Jakes, Busta Rhymes names in it, Jeff Epstein's name in it. I mean, I never, excuse me, I only went to the Diddy party once, and that was like an all-white party at a club. You know what I mean? It wasn't none all this freaky stuff I'm hearing about. I'm not shocked or surprised by it because I know a lot of people that reach that type of fame and money. If you don't have like if you don't have a solid foundation, a solid support group, and people to hold you accountable, and because a lot of us have those with influence, they have like a lot of yes ma'ams, yes sirs around them, you know what I'm saying? But people are scared to like check them, like, look, man, you tripping, you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? That's enough drinking for the day, man. Let's go home. You know what I'm saying? You don't smoke enough weed, or you don't hit too much that cocaine powder, man. You need to cut it out. Stop grabbing those women like that. I mean, why you talk to little kids, man? So they don't have people in their circle to hold them accountable. So they do whatever they want to do. And if you do step up to them and check them, then you fired or your check get cut and you're not gonna get those benefits that you wanted to get from this quote unquote friend. But truth be told, man, we need to have people to hold us accountable. We need someone that's gonna have our back but also be real with us. If you can't check the person that's around you and let them know that they're tripping, if you can't do that without feeling like, what I'm saying, um that's going to cause turmoil in your friendship or relationship, then that's not really a friend. Because a real friend is going to respect your mind and be like, okay, I know you're coming from a position of love and you want to see the best for me. So let me take heed to your advice. Let me back up off this. You know what I'm saying? Let me not do this. You know what I'm saying? Let me stop that. All right, thanks, brother. Thanks, sister. You feel me? But now people just quick to block you. They quick, you know what I'm saying? Screen your calls. If you do that, you won't hear from them. And God forbid to be a brother or sister, man. And speaking of that, Trump, man, nobody gonna hold that man accountable. He gonna say whatever and do whatever he wanna say. As a matter of fact, it's gonna be very entertaining news every day. Cause you never know what come out this man's mouth. And then it's not what he says that scares me, it's what his followers perceive what he's saying for them to take action. That's what really scares me. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's definitely something to be afraid of. And the repudiation of our migrants here in America, that truly bothers me. You know what I'm saying? To the stimmy of people trying to get here. You know what I'm saying? Trying to do the right thing and trying to get good education. You feel me? Like in Chicago, I know they frustrated. They got they got a bunch of Haitian migrants up there. They got a bunch of Venezuelan migrants up there. They got a bunch of Italian migrants up there. Well, the Italian migrants been up there for a while. But the thing is, a lot of those resources that the black community have been begging for, like, housing and education support, grants and scholarships, tax breaks, jobs, you know what I'm saying, so they can reduce the unemployment rate. They're not getting it, but the migrants are getting these benefits. So my heart goes out to those people in Chicago, man, because I know they pulling their head, pulling their hair out. You know what I'm saying? And I definitely try not to be someone filled with cliches when I talk. You know, I come from the heart when I speak, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'll be 45 in 3 months. 45 in 3 months, man. And um, you know, God's been good to me, you know what I'm saying? And give me opportunity to take heed and to move forward, to do what I believe is right, to pray on things and to be a blessing to other people, whether I know them or not. I love that. I take pride in that. So whether whoever the president, man, like Brother Daniel on this one platform, on Nextdoor platform, he wrote, cause I posted a thing saying that I was nervous about the election. So he wrote back, was like, man, there's no need to be nervous. What what's gonna happen is already happened. Just be ready. You know what I mean? So that's how I see it. You know, I definitely appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you guys loving my adore for my people. You know what I'm saying? And not just Haitian people, but black people. That's y'all my people. I refuse to listen to what Tariq Nasheed is saying with the fundamental black Americans and just the ignorance. Man, I really would love to get on his show. I would absolutely love to get on Tariq Nasheed's show and to address the issues that I had with what the callers were saying, how he was agreeing with it. There's no way, no how any black person in America or wherever you at should be talking and sounding like a Nazi. And for those, and it was a call, it was a show Tariq Nasheed had. It's a show, it's a thing Tariq Nasheed had about African Americans, you know, so about Haitians eating cats in Ohio. And so I tuned in to listen about, you know what I'm saying, let me listen to this. And the ignorance that, you know, the callers were saying and just the hatred in their voices and just the I mean the sheer the just the ignorance, the hatred, the evilness, man. I couldn't believe it, man. It just like it hurt my heart. And the Haitian caller called and said that, hey man, what the previous caller said, man, he said something like crushed me to the core or hurt me to the core, something like that. And I felt him. And but he came on and was talking very using vile language. And I would like to get on Tariq Nasheed's show and not come at a position of hatred towards my African American brothers and sisters who label themselves as fundamentally black Americans, which is cool. Call yourself what you want to call. Create more division. Why not, huh? What's one more division amongst us black folks? You know, if it ain't church that's dividing us, if it's not our class, you know, or economic situation, that's not dividing us. If it's not the sports team that we love and support, yeah, that's not dividing us. If it's not the culture, you know, which island or which country, the boats, the transatlantic slave ships, which whatever they stopped at, that didn't divide us. Now you got the fundamental black Americans. Now that's even more division. That's cool. However, let's just be honest with ourselves. You feel me? We shouldn't be fighting over the master's house, saying whose slave master house is bigger, whose slave master got a nicer car. You know what I'm saying? Like Malcolm X said, if the slave master said, I'm sick today. Oh yes, we sick today, master. Oh, it's a fine day. It's fine weather today. Yes, we got nice weather today, master. Oh, the food is delicious. Yes, our food here today is great, massa. You know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like trying to associate ourselves with those in power, which represents the masters, I guess you can say. You know what I mean? Like, man, forget all that, man. What about the Marcus Garvey UNIA movement and what he was saying? One God, one aim, one destiny. Where's that? Where's the true Pan-Africans are? We shouldn't have any other classes or divisions. One God, one aim, one destiny. We have moved so far beyond that. 100 years later, right? So far beyond that. And for him to use his platform, not to mention, he made a documentary called 1804, big enough, giving mad reference to Haitians for the sacrifices that we have done and contributing to the world and to America itself. America wouldn't even be here if it weren't for Haiti. You'd have lost the war against the British. That's one. You would have lost the war against the French. That's two. The land wouldn't be the size of it because France was going to bring a war to America. Don't get it twisted. Napoleon Bonaparte, Emperor Napoleon, had a plan to invade the Western Hemisphere. Haiti was a jump off spot, so close proximity to America. And so he sold the 15 states to America because he lost against the French, y'all. None of those callers that was on this guy's show mentioned that or even knew that. Or that Haitians fought, about 600 Haitians fought in the, the Revolutionary War in Savannah, Georgia, 1779, October 17th, 1779. So, I mean, it gets crazy, man. This gets crazy, man. But, must stay positive. All right, Kamala 99 and Trump 188. So Trump killing the game, y'all. If Kamala don't win the rest of the West, this is over with, y'all. So I don't know, man. But like I said, to God be the glory. Y'all be blessed. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely gonna type my website at the end for you guys to chime in, KevinDorival.com. I'm gonna play with my kids for a little bit. Maybe watch some Lucas or Rachel, or even there's a nice African cartoon on Netflix called Super 8 or Super 18 or something like that. These girls, these superhero black girls, man, that's kind of tight. And anyway, y'all be blessed, be encouraged, much love, all right? And I'm gonna say thanks. I'm gonna say thanks, Dark Skin Queen. Please come back and do a show in Atlanta. I gotta come support her show, man. She good peoples, man. And much success to your daughter, because I know she be doing good in school. All right, y'all. Be blessed. Much love, encourage. Unless there's any questions I can answer. I sound like an IRS. If there's any questions I can answer right quick, or address or something, you want to hear my thoughts on, go, I'll give you, a minute or two to go ahead and leave a comment so I can address it. So, please do go ahead at this time. I love to hear from you. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Dun 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 dun. Where you at? Where you at? Let's see. Highlight, save, channel, and listen video within 5 minutes. All right. So anyway, almost an hour. I did my piece. Very productive day, even though I took the day off to go ahead and vote and just get a lot of paperwork in order, cash some checks and stuff like that, So yeah, looking good, And happy holidays, everybody. For whatever holiday you celebrate, man, celebrate your family, celebrate love, peace, and much success. All right, bless. King Kevin.